What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer. Today we have the post-patch breakdown number 5. This is a series where we put to test the most recent update. So guys, we're going to start off with the Bruiser update. This is probably the biggest one from the gameplay section of the pitch note. So the clips that you guys are going to see right now are before the update. Before the update, Bruiser Plus was insanely cracked. You guys can see from these clips, these players were just flying off. Every time we would bully them, they would fly off. They wouldn't recover. So now these clips that you guys are going to see, these first couple of clips are with the Bruiser Plus. As you guys can see, we are still pushing people off the ball. Most attackers don't have strength. So that's why it's always important to have some strength, balance, and aggression. Aggression does help you protect the ball. As you guys are seeing from these clips, we are still managing to push people off. Now, there were certain scenarios where sometimes we would push them off, or a teammate of ours will push them off, and they would still recover. So that's something that EA improved, improved for the people that were getting bullied from the Bruiser. The recovery is a little bit better. I do want to mention, guys, that the Bruiser Plus is still very good. I still recommend you to use the Boss as your main center back. If that's what you use, the Bruiser Plus is still really good. I do want to mention, guys, that I was not able to get any clips with the Enforcer Plus, but the Enforcer Plus or the regular Enforcer did get improved a little bit. Now, you're still going to get bullied, guys, from time to time if you're using the Enforcer. And there's only two archetypes that has Enforcer Plus, the Target and the Recycler. But most of the people are going to be using the Target with the Enforcer Plus most of the time because it's a striker. So I was not able to get any clips with the Enforcer Plus, but according to EA, that got improved a little bit when it comes to being challenged by someone with the Bruiser. But the overall, guys, Bruiser is still very effective. It's not as overpowered, but you can still push them off, guys. The one thing that I did notice is the sealouts are a little bit better now. For whatever reason, there was games where I was getting 2 or 3 sealouts a game, which was very good. They didn't mention anything about the sealouts in the pitch notes, but yeah, guys, the Bruiser is still very good. I still recommend you guys to use it. You guys can see from the clips. Now, we did also use the regular Bruiser. The regular Bruiser is still good. It's not as powerful as it was before, but you can still push them off the ball, guys. They just won't go flying off like they did before. Like those examples that I showed you at the start of the video, those were before the update where they were just flying off. That doesn't happen as much, but they still get pushed off the ball. And of course, you always want to have, like I said, high strength, good balance, and good aggression, so you can kind of come back with that. And as soon as they're about to use their Bruiser Plus or shoulder challenge you, you press left trigger L2. So yeah, that is the overall thoughts, in my opinion, on the Bruiser. It's still really good and still very effective. Now, EA also said in their pitch note that now if you have 90 interceptions, you will also get the same animations as you would if you were using the Intercept Plus. So I was using, for example, this Marauder build with 90 interceptions and no intercept playstyle, and I didn't really notice the difference. Because, guys, when it comes to interceptions, it all comes down to how you position yourself. There was like only 1 or 2 scenarios where my pro did that playstyle animation, which is extend the leg a little bit. But I didn't really notice the difference, guys. And now that we have 9 regular playstyle, I would still recommend putting the Intercept playstyle on because it doesn't hurt. It's just going to help you trap the ball much better as well. And just obviously that reach. So, yeah. I didn't notice anything when I was using the 90 interceptions and no intercept playstyle. There was some times where my pro would do that animation, which is like make that reach. But yeah, I didn't really notice a difference. Like I said, I would still recommend using the intercept playstyle, guys, because it's still very, very good and effective. So guys, we also got 3 new stadiums. First one is the Gillette Stadium. This is where the World Cup final is going to get played. And then the second one is the BMO Field. There it is. That's the second stadium that got added. And there's supposed to be another one, the Central Mall, but I couldn't find it. Also, the World Cup kits also got added into clubs, guys. And we've never had this many international kits added into the game. That's another thing that got added from the patch. You guys can see we got even nations that didn't even make it to the World Cup get their kits. I think only a few nations don't have the authentic kit, I think, and that could change once we get the World Cup update next Thursday, June 4th. Also, EA did increase the instant AXP consumable. So you guys can see this clip right now that we got our goalkeeper that was at level 60 pass level 60 with the instant consumable. So EA did increase the level cap of the instant XP to up to level 70 now. Other than that, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.